I'm Alan Dale from Gale Force Winds, and I want to tell you it's a great privilege to be here in Scarborough, Ontario today at the Protege School, talking to people that are really changing people's lives, making a big impact in students' journey, and then of course into the broader community which they exist. Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us what you do.
My name is Jason Dubois. I've been practicing massage therapy now for going on 20 plus years. I am the director of the massage therapy program here at Protege, so we're involved in developing the curriculum as well as being involved with managing the instructors to teach and help support the students with their journey through the massage therapy program.
Jason, talk to me a little bit about the massage therapy program at Protege. What's it all about?
The program itself, it used to be gauged under an hour setup, so 2,200 hours, but in our program we do it within a 2-year program. And they learn everything from anatomy, physiology, and pathology right on to the hands-on components that exist. So assessments, how to interview clients, how to do the actual massage treatment. So learning how they need to be standing at the massage table to be able to give them longevity in the profession. So they learn how to take care of themselves, as well as being able to learn how to take care of clients that come in to see them for massage.
Jason, I'm assuming in a program like that, a lot of practical application. Talk to me about that.
The practical, yeah, there's definitely a lot of practical components, and we always talk to the students about that they really need to continue the practice all the time, even beyond what we do in the actual classroom. So they will learn how certain muscles are when it comes to working with their hands and feeling the muscles, feeling the tones and the textures, because a lot of times their hands can really be a good assessment tool when it comes to feeling how the structures are going. And I can feel that there's a problem with this muscle, and there's a problem with this area. I can feel if there's heat in an area, there's a sign of inflammation. So there's definitely the practical component is the bread and butter of massage therapy, and it's definitely one big part of our program that we have also a student clinic that the students are involved with, so they can actually work on the public besides their fellow classmates to learn as well too.
Jason, you had mentioned at the beginning there that it's 25 years, 2.5 decades that you've been involved in this work. Have you seen much change in evolution of training over that time?
I've definitely seen the training getting stronger. Okay. When we talk about the examination process, we used to have a 4-station process where we basically were being tested at our college for 4 stations. It is now up to 7. So we're getting more intense with the actual examination process. But we're seeing it grow in the fact that we're noticing that I don't want to say it's the baby boomer generation, but there's a generation that is starting to see the use of massage therapy, so it's actually causing the profession to get bigger because a lot more people are using our services. So we went, at the time, I think when I started massage, we were looking at maybe 5,000 RMTs registered in Ontario. We're up to, I think, at least 15,000+. So we're growing that way. So it is a profession that we're seeing a lot more people wanting to find other ways to dealing with their pain and suffering or injured areas, as opposed to going the traditional route of possible medical doctors and seeking that type of a therapy. Jason,
there'd be people out there now that would be thinking about a career path in this, or maybe a shift in careers or upskilling or what have you. What would you tell them about Protege? Like what stands out about that in terms of right from admission to graduation?
I would probably say with our program with Protege, we definitely have a big influence in the community of Scarborough, where we do have a lot of students that come to see us that have the challenge of language. So they have, their own cultural languages that are tied to their home countries, and some of them are new to Ontario or new to Canada. Some have been here for a while but have a little bit of challenges with that, and we pride in ourselves in taking the time with our program because the examination process is English and French is the only 2 options that they have, so we really try to work with them to help develop their languages as well. So I'd say that's one element that's pretty unique with our School of Protege. But like every other program, we start from the ground up. We're basically taking people who are coming in, and we get from all walks of life. We get students that are newly graduating out of high school to somebody, like as you mentioned, that may be looking at a second career, maybe changing things up, a little tired of what they're doing. So we're having people coming in a little bit later in their life, so they have a different type of setup when they're coming in. More of they have life experience now that we have to bring to the table. So we kind of give them that new stepping stone of saying, okay, we know what you know about life and we know what you know about high school. Here's what massage therapy is all about. Let's see what we can take from you to give you the best you can be in this environment, because there definitely is a lot of learning curves with regards to massage, because we talk about how we're setting them up to be regulated health professionals. with strong emphasis on the health and strong emphasis on the professional part. So
Right.
so they get to learn a lot about themselves while they're developing the program.
And Jason, job ready, they're coming out ready to go to work. Good success with people getting ready into a career?
Yes, because as soon as they come out, the examinations are usually right there at their doorstep. They go and do the final examinations to get their registration in place, and then the job opportunities are there for them to apply. Some of them have that comfort zone of being out in the workforce before, so they know the process of resumes and going for interviews. And there definitely is quite a few options that are out there, because as our profession, as the school expands with its alumni and with the students that are applying to become a massage therapist, we are seeing more and more of the opportunities coming up available too in different areas that they would have probably never thought of before. You know, hospital environments, definitely the normal, you know, working in spa environments, working in chiropractor offices and physiotherapy offices, but working in, like I said, hospital settings, working at senior citizens homes, spa clubs. Sometimes there's gyms, working at, you know, at say for example, like at a Good Life or at LA Fitness. A lot of those opportunities, and some of it can be just themselves working for themselves too. It's a self-employment element too, that they can just, if they have the connections and they can make a living off of doing massage, they can just set up their own shingle and open up their own clinic.
Now today we would have seen a graduation. Tell me what that day means to you.
It definitely means I would say the accomplishment of a lot of hard work for all of our staff. We often joke with the students that when they go back to a school environment, doesn't matter what age they are, they kind of revert back to a teenager, and try to help them develop, you know, when it comes to the rules that are going to be facing them as members of the healthcare profession, that they may not have ever thought of that element. So for us, we just feel it's a sense of achievement that we got them to this finish line that we talked about. And we do see a lot of students coming to us going, now I get it. Now I understand why you were pushing this and pushing that, and really taking the time to explain this to me, because now I see what that meant, what that's going to play when it comes to the jobs that I'm applying for. Especially with our graduating class right now, we have ones that are just graduating as in a month ago, but there's some graduates here that have already graduated, say before before Christmas time. So that group is already out, got their exams, and they're already, probably some of them already have a job right now, so they're really getting that quick experience, and they often will bring that back to us. So definitely a sense of accomplishment and achievement for their success, and the fact that they got to the finish line that we knew was there. It was just a matter of giving them that right kick in the butt to get there.
Jason, an absolute pleasure to be in conversation with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.